Chapter 10 Maintenance of Public Order and Tranquility, Section 129 to 148. Who may command an unlawful assembly to disperse? Executive magistrate or officer in charge of a police station. Amongst the following, who may not competent to use a civil force for dispersal of assembly under section 129 of CRPC? Any judicial magistrate. Under which one of the following section of CRPC 1973 armed force can be used disperse assembly for maintenance of public security? 130. A conditional order for removal of public nuisance under section 133 of CRPC may be passed by district magistrate, sub-divisional magistrate, executive magistrate, all. Mark the correct answer. The conditional order passed by magistrate under section 133 of the CRPC cannot be challenged in civil court. This statement is correct. Who is authorized for removal of public nuisance? Executive magistrate. Under which section of CRPC conditional order for removal of nuisance may be issued? Section 133. Which one of the following statement is correct? A conditional order for removal of public nuisance under section 133 of CRPC may be passed by district magistrate, sub-divisional magistrate, executive magistrate, and specially empowered. Who is empowered to pass an order under section 133 of CRPC? Executive magistrate. For invoking section 133 of CRPC, where should be inconvenience or invasion on public place? Who is authorized for removal of public nuisance? Executive magistrate. Conditional order for removal of nuisance under section 133 of CRPC are passed by district magistrate or sub-divisional magistrate. Under which section of the CRPC district magistrate or sub-divisional magistrate may prevent the environmental pollution? Section 133. If a person against whom an order under section 133 of CRPC is made appears and show cause against the order, the magistrate shall take evidence in the matter as in the summon case. For invoking section 133 of CRPC, where should not be inconvenience or invasion on private place or private person? Who among the following cannot grant a conditional order for removal of nuisance under section 133 of CRPC? Executive magistrate. Under what section of CRPC a magistrate may direct a local investigation? 139. Under what appropriate section a magistrate may issue an order of injunction? Section 142. Under section 142 of CRPC, a magistrate is empowered to issue injunction pending inquiry. Which one of the following magistrate have power to prohibit repetition or continuance of public nuisance? District magistrate, judicial magistrate, and executive magistrate duly empowered in this behalf. Consider the following statement. Section 144 of CRPC is a wider and more general section than 145 of CRPC. Section 144 of CRPC is discretionary, whereas Section 145 of Criminal Proceeding Code is mandatory. Order under Section 144 of CRPC is amenable to writ jurisdiction on the violation of any fundamental right. This was held in the case of Ghulam Abbas versus State of UP 1981. In which of the following cases Section 144 of CRPC has been held constitutionally valid by the Supreme Court? Madhu Lemme versus SDM Mangedi. A magistrate has power to deal with urgent cases of apprehension of danger or nuisance under Section 144 of CRPC. Any public notice issued or order made which prohibited carrying arms and procession or a mass drill of mass training with arms shall remain force for not more than 3 months. A group of militants whose certainly communal organization conducted training of a member with armed in public place threatening to public peace and safety. With regard to this, which among the following statement is correct? District magistrate may, if necessary, prohibit such activity for preservation of public peace and safety by the public notice or order. An executive magistrate may act ex parte under Section 144 of CRPC if immediately prevention of speedy remedy is desirable on any one of all of the above ground, to prevent the obstruction, annoyance, injury, and any lawful employed person, to avoid danger of human life and health safety, to avoid disturbance of public peace and tranquility, right and affray. Which one of the following is not an act for prevention of which an order cannot be made under Section 144? None of the above. An order under Section 144 shall remain in force for 2 months, but can extended by the state government for not exceeding 6 months. What is the purpose of Section 144A of the CRPC? It seeks to enable the district magistrate to prohibit a mass drill or a mass training with arms in any public places. Urgent cases of nuisance or apprehended danger fall under Section 144 of CRPC. Who may order to prevent apprehended danger or nuisance under Section 144 of CRPC? District magistrate, sub-divisional magistrate, or any executive magistrate empowered by the state government. For what time order passed under Section 144 of CRPC code remain effective? 2 months. Which one of the following cases is related to Section 144? State of Karnataka versus Parveen Togadia. Under Section 145 of CRPC, in connection with the dispute on immovable property, the executive magistrate prior to passing his order as regard to the possession over the property, which one of the following periods he take into consideration? 2 months. Consider the following statement. The word in section 145 is mandatory. The proceeding under section 107 can be converted into section 145. Executive magistrate can put a party in the possession of immovable property if that party is dispersed unlawfully. Proceeding under section 145 of CRPC are initiated by executive magistrate on the report of which of the following? Police officer. The object of proceeding under section 145 of CRPC is ward of danger of breach of peace and not determine the title. It was observed in the case of Union of India versus Ajib Bisnoi Khatun. In the proceeding under section 145 of CRPC, prior possession is taken into consideration. What is that period? 2 months. Which one of the following authority has been power to prohibit carrying of arms in any possession or mass drill training with the arms? District magistrate only. What is the object of section 145 of CRPC? To prevent breach of contract. The revision can be filed against an order passed by sub-divisional magistrate under section 145(6) of CRPC of the code is session judge. Which one of the following statement is not correct in respect of the proceeding under section 145 of the code? D. Which one is correct, sir? A magistrate may make an order for proper custody or sale of crops and other produce which is subject to the speedy or nature of decay of the property in dispute without attaching it. The affidavits not shown in the framed before the magistrate are inadmissible in admission. It is not necessary that at the time of the passing of final order, apprehension of the breach of peace should be continue or exist. Under subsection 1 of section 146 of CRPC, the magistrate may attach the subject of dispute if he is unable to satisfy himself as to which of them was possession of subject of dispute. Which one of the followings are dispute relating to land or water under section 145 of CRPC? Dispute regarding to right to collect rent in respect of immovable property, dispute relating to the possession of standing crop, dispute in right to fish free. Any dispute relating to the possession of immovable property is decided by either by executive magistrate or by judicial magistrate. On the busy junction of the road, a huge poster banner installed by associate is creating obstruction in traffic. Who may among the following has power to inform and removal of such banner poster installed proceeding under the provision of CRPC? Sub-divisional magistrate.